Pistons. Winner of this series is probably playing my Celtics. So we're going to check them out. Knicks came back from behind down 8 with 9 minutes left in game 1. Game 2 in New York, Knicks lead 1-0 in the series. Couple people out. No one from New York. Detroit going to be without Isaiah Stewart and Jaden Ivey out for a second game in a row. Not good news for Detroit. Not good news for the Pistons. Ivey's been a contributor. Stewart's been a huge contributor. They both have majority of the year. So we'll see what's happening. Game should get going in a few minutes. This matchup probably plays the Celtics in the next round. Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks hosting Detroit tonight, up 1-0. They're the 3 seed. Pistons are the 6 seed. Knicks, negative 6.5 point favorite. That means Detroit's getting almost 7 points. Knicks lead the series 1-0. 34-18 this year. 9th in the league with 115 points a game. 48.6% from the field. Detroit ranks 2nd in the league in scoring, 18.5 fast break points per game. That's one of their key stats. Malik Beasley averages 8 points on fast breaks for Detroit this year. Jalen Brunson averaged 26 and 3 rebounds. OG Anunoby averaging 18.5 and 5 rebounds, just under 5. Cade Cunningham had a big year for Detroit, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. And Beasley's been averaging about 18 points a game for the last 10. And like I said, Jaden Ivey and Isaiah Stewart both out for the Pistons. Pistons choked last game badly. Had a nice lead. We're playing very well and shit the bed. What up, Kai? Salute. Hope you're doing well. Just watching a little bit of the ball games tonight. We may check out the late game. I don't think I'm going to be able to stay locked in for 4 hours of basketball, but we may try. See how I feel. Just kind of hanging out on a Monday night. See if some of our other regular subscribers come in. I hope I get to hear about WrestleMania from some of them. I didn't get to watch it. I went to bed early last night. I watched a lot of basketball this weekend. I needed a break. Some good hockey games on tonight, too. I thought about checking out, but I don't know enough of the players anymore. But I think Ovechkin's playing tonight. His first playoff game of the year. These guys, some of these guys come in looking like your aunt going to church at these NBA games. It's funny. Little zesty. Little zesty. Either that or they look like a pimp. But Cade Cunningham's going to have a huge game. This is a big game for the Detroit. Especially after choking the last one.
21-0 run in the fourth quarter to secure the win. Cade Cunningham of the Pistons looking to bounce back here in Game 2. First-round coverage on TNT is presented by Rd.1.
What up, Basil?
It's the Pistons and Knicks with New York up 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. Eastern Conference playoff picture, Cleveland Indiana, Boston, all with the upper hand as these series get ready for game twos across the board. We welcome you courtside. Hi, everybody. Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, along with Stephanie Reddy. Game one, highly competitive, fun, entertaining game through three quarters. Pistons were doing everything they wanted to do, but then the Knicks flipped the switch in the fourth.
We're doing good. Getting ready to watch and listen to the Knicks and Pistons. NBA basketball in America. It's the playoffs. Round one, game two. The winner of this series will most likely play the Celtics. Unless the Pistons win.
Presented by Kia for Detroit. Cunningham, Hardaway, Thompson, Harris, and Duran. They do not have the services of Isaiah Stewart off the bench. He's dealing.
For the Knicks, Brunson, Hart, Bridges, Anunoby, Towns. For Detroit, Duran, Harris, Thompson, Hardaway Jr., Cade Cunningham. Yeah, that's always a big game. The Pacers and Knicks are big rivals. This was the last game these two played against each other. Saturday was very good. See what they can do today. Pistons should have won that game.
Back from last year, can they bounce back here in game two?
Meanwhile, the Knicks won 51 games this season. First time they've gone back-to-back 50 wins since 91 to 95 when they did it 4 straight seasons. Josh Tiven, Curtis Blair, Ray Acosta, our officiating crew. Tiven will put the ball in the air. Towns will jump it up with Duran. We're underway in
Knicks
game
with
two
the ball
at Madison Square Garden. Knicks control the tip. They shot 53% in game one. They scored 40 points in the fourth. Backdoor, Brunson on a kick. Towns give it up. Bridges.
Good ball movement.
Off the drive, diagonal, Brunson. Body bump with
Knicks
Thompson.
waited too long
Brunson
to
lines
shoot.
it up, and it's off the heel.
In a great defensive possession, multiple.
Knicks passed the ball so well they didn't get a great shot. Here comes Detroit. Hardaway Jr. had a big game the other night, just missed a layup. Detroit with an offensive rebound and a big slam. Nice job by the big man on the glass. Detroit takes an early 2-0 lead. Thompson with a nice slam.
Combo as
Bridges tries to drive, kicks it out. Anunoby going to try a three. No good. Excuse me, rebound Pistons. Here comes Hardaway Jr. Hands it to Cunningham. Sets a screen. Cunningham's got room to operate. Fakes a three. Gets it back. He's going to try to drive now. Spin move, middle of the lane. Left-handed hook shot. No good. Another rebound. Thompson with another two. Oh, excuse me. Duran had the first two. I messed up. Knicks down 4-0. Nice pass down low. Anunoby with a reverse layup. Detroit with a defensive lapse there. 4-2 Detroit. 10-12 to go. First quarter. Tobias Harris gets it to Duran. Hands off to Cunningham. Tries to find his man down low on a give and go. Nick said no way. Brunson to Bridges in transition. Puts up a three. No good. Thompson comes out of the pack with the ball. Bounce pass to Harris. Tries to slam one home and misses a dunk. Knicks back in transition. Get it to Anunoby for three on the baseline. No good. And Detroit tips it up into their own basket to tie the game. Oh. Pistons helping out the Knicks, tipping the ball into their own goal. 4-4. Here's Thompson. Base pull-up jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound Towns. Brunson, stutter step, draws contact. There's going to be a blocking foul. Going to go against Thompson.
The glass inside on the interior. Jalen Duren getting involved early. And I like this. Cunningham being aggressive, getting to the paint where he operates, unable to convert. But you love the activity on the offensive glass from Thompson.
Knicks inbound to Bridges, handoff to Brunson. Walks his way to the logo. Drives to the right, loses his footing, picks up his dribble. Tries to swing it out to Towns. Good D by Harris. Oh, he got picked by his own man, and Towns takes one all the way in for a slam. Karl Anthony Towns lapping up the court, knowing he got away with one. Here's Cade Cunningham driving the other way. He's going to get a foul. It's going to go against Bridges, reaching in. Knicks up 6-4 early in the first quarter. Nice play by Towns, faking the pass. And Detroit not being on the same page. Set a pick on their own defender. Unacceptable early in the game. Early in the playoffs. Anytime in the playoffs. Got to be better than that. Here's a drive down low. Nice job by Duren. High off the glass for a layup. Doing a good job filling in for Stewart tonight. They're going to need him to rebound. Here's Brunson. Pick and roll. Kicks it out. Throws it away. Hart wasn't where he thought he was. What up, John's Deep? Yeah, I got my hair clipped. Tied game 6-6, 8-10 to go in the first quarter. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham gets it to Hardaway. Hardaway Jr., excuse me. Tim Hardaway's son plays for Detroit. And we got an offensive foul. Knicks are going to get the ball back. 8:03 to play in the first. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Bailey can get anything going to stop this game. Good D. Puts up a floater. Gets it to go. Thompson got taken out on the play. No call. Blew out a tire. Knicks up by 2. Cunningham covered by Bridges. Nice delay. Puts up a baseline little jump shot from about 6 feet out. No good. Rebound Hot. Pushing the ball. Euro step. Good D by Detroit. Brunson can't handle it. And here goes Detroit the other way. There was a whistle. Someone stepped out of bounds, they're going to say. Check out the replay.
This can be a one-man fast break. Great deflection
He
there
was
by
out of
Harris,
bounds.
but out of bounds. But once again, New York pushing the ball. Getting the ball up and down the court before that Pistons defense can get set.
Tobias Harris, 14-year veteran, 2 deflections.
Here's Hot with the ball. Passes to Towns. Back to Hot. Nice cut. Good D. Detroit gets back in the play. Duren. Big block. Cunningham gets it to Jr. Over to Harris. Baseline 3. Nothing but net. Detroit, nice job finding the open man in transition. 9-8 Pistons. 6:50 to play in the first quarter at Madison Square. Brunson drives, throws a floater high off the glass and in. He's got to be one of the best at that shot. And it works. That shot works, boy, once you know how to use it. Harris backing down Bridges. Cunningham. Loses the ball, gets it back. Hardaway Jr. gets the ball in a scramble, puts up a 3, no good. Bodies hit the deck. Towns back the other way. Tries a Euro step. Oh, and puts one up with contact. I don't think there's a foul call. There shouldn't have been one. It was good defense. Towns not happy, but the guy played good defense. He tried to Euro step. He went right into him and put up a shot. It went in. I don't know what he's looking for on that one. He's lucky he didn't get called for a charge. Knicks lead by 3. 6 minutes to play. First quarter, Thompson gets away with a walk and lays one in for 2. Knicks got boned on that play. That was horrible. I don't know if Hart hit the ball or not, but it looked like he just lost the ball on his own. Here's Brunson. Finds Anunoby in the corner. Baseline 3, no good. Rebound, Detroit. Detroit down 1. Cunningham, crossover. Goes right, lays it up and in over Hart to take a 1-point lead. Cade Cunningham starting to get going. About 7 minutes into this game. Detroit let one get away the other night. They're going to wish they never did, I got a feeling. Karl-Anthony Towns isolated in the post. Fakes a hook shot, spins the other way, and gets it to go. Cunningham, pull-up jumper from 12 feet. Rattles one home. Back and forth they go. Knicks down by 1. Bridges trying to work on Hardaway. Give and go. Nice layup. What a beautiful layup by Bridges. And we're going to get our first TV timeout of the night. Knicks lead by 1, 16-15.
Look at this cat showing off the touch. We got a battle here in the Garden.
2025 NBA playoffs presented by Google.
Interesting first few minutes of this game, back and forth. Especially with the Pistons missing Stewart. The Knicks should not have problems tonight like they did the other night. Stewart's a big part of Detroit's team. Offensive rebounding, shot blocking, defensively. They throw lobs to him. He gets a lot of garbage points with offensive rebounds. So if the Knicks have problems tonight, man, I don't know what else to tell them. I look at the Knicks lineup. They're solid. They definitely should be a contender with their starting 5. Once you get out of the starting 5, it gets a little shaky, in my opinion. And the starting 5 doesn't always play up to their capability, in my opinion. Sometimes Bridges isn't the guy you think he is. Karl-Anthony Towns has got to show me consistently. He's an elite player. He doesn't. He disappears sometimes. Brunson is pretty much the only consistent one that you know you're going to get some points out of every night. I mean, the other guys will score as well, but you just don't know. Karl-Anthony Towns, I don't know how many times I've seen him score 20 points in the first half and then has 2 in the second or 4. And I don't know if that's because of the offense not getting him the ball or him not shooting, but if you got a guy that scored 20 points in the first half, you might want to keep getting him the ball. Might want to get him the ball. Might be a good idea, in my opinion, but who am I? I don't know. All I know is if a guy's scoring for me and I'm the coach, we're getting him the ball. And if people don't like it, they can sit on the fucking bench. Unless he's like where he's covered too much, then I understand it. But I don't know if it's a coaching thing. I don't know if it's because he disappears, but it happens way too often with the Knicks, especially with him. We got Jokic tonight against the Clippers. Might check some of that game out. See if I'm up to it or not.
First quarter action here at the Garden. Let's bring in the third member of our crew, Stephanie Reddy.
Hey there, thanks so much. Listen, there's been a lot of talk about this game and how can Detroit learn from that first game. Well, I spoke with Cade Cunningham this morning and I asked him about the level of intensity, the level of physicality playoffs. He said, yes, it was intense. It was physical. But he told me he thought it was the most fun basketball that he's ever played. It was so much fun that he's so much looking forward to tonight. He understands that the crowd is going to get behind the Knicks, but he feels very confident in their ability to tweak things just a bit, and we've already seen that happen, guys.
That's definitely, they bring in the experience, but
Knicks, Pistons just missed a bunny layup. Here's Bridges, pulls a three, no good. Rebound Harris. Back the other way, turns it over. And then the Knicks turn it back over. Neither team taking good care of the ball last couple possessions.
Establishing the paint. As you see Tom Thibodeau here, a little unhappy with that turnover, but both teams of the 31 points scored, 24 have been in the paint. And that's not a surprise. With the aggressive defense and the physicality, getting to the rim is a must.
Cunningham one-on-one with Anunoby. The fade, you can't stop it.
Nice shot, Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham drains it from the baseline.
He's becoming a very good ball player, man. And I've been critical of Cade Cunningham. I didn't think he would become what he has. He's really turning into a hell of a basketball player. I didn't think he didn't have that jump shot. He's starting to figure it out. I give him a lot of credit for putting the work in. You can become a good jump shooter. I don't care what anyone says. Schroeder misses a three. Here comes New York, down one. Out to Hart. Trying to get Brunson the ball. Good defense by Harris. Hart drives. They switch. Swing it cross court to Anunoby. Working on Cunningham. Step back jump shot. No good. Rebound Detroit. Here's Cunningham. One-on-one with Bridges. Takes him to the hole in an easy 2 points. Cade Cunningham's going to be a fucking problem. He's a 6'7" point guard, man. He's big. He's big. I was wrong about him. I didn't think he would be an impact player like he's become. Maybe because Detroit was so bad last year. But he's really developing into a good ball player. And he's put on size. I think he's only 22, 23. Nice pass. Big man for Detroit. Can't handle it. Right idea by Cunningham. Knicks back the other way. Bridges with a slam. Cut the Detroit lead to 1. That was a good pass by Cunningham. The center just couldn't handle it. The better the players become around him and they spend money on this team, they're going to be a problem in a few years. I really believe it. Tobias Harris with a nice turnaround jumper from the elbow. Detroit back up 3, 21-18, 150 to go in the first quarter. Brunson defended tightly. They switch. Kicks to the corner to Bridges. In and out goes a 3. Another rebound for Cade Cunningham. Goes to the rack, gets fouled. They're going to call a block and foul on Brunson. And the New York faithful don't like it.
Taking charges, unable there, but Cunningham in transition before the defense can get set, uses the strength and the touch to finish. And Brunson with the beautiful pass. Elite play. First quarter in New York.
They're going to call a TV timeout. Just under 2 minutes to play. 21-18 Detroit. Cade Cunningham looks good, man. That kid's going to be good. I didn't think he would be as good as he is already. He's really coming into his own. He gets an outside shot. Watch out. He keeps working on that jump shot. Watch out. He's got the mid-range down. He's got to get that deep one. Once he gets that deep one, watch out. I've been impressed by the Pistons all year long. They beat the shit out of the Celtics one game. It was the first game we had a few players back after a long injury stint, but we still should have not lost the way we did. If you don't show up against this Detroit team, they will beat you. They got a bunch of guys that are hungry. Tobias Harris, even though he hasn't played up to expectations since he's left the Clippers, is still a capable ball player. He seems like he's found motivation and inspiration to play the way he was capable of playing. I don't know if he wasn't happy in those other places or them falling short with such a huge roster took something out of him. But he looks like he's focused. He had a good game the other day. I think he had a 20-point first half as well. Don't count Detroit out. I think this playoff season is going to expose some people. Might even expose my Celtics. We'll see. Fucking Tatum might be hurt. He played after he took that bad fall, but no one really knows. They're not going to say anything either. Trust me. They're not going to tell you he's all beat up. So these teams are not stupid. If they know you're beat up and hurt, they're going to go after you. I love Joe Mazzulla. When Tatum went down yesterday with the injury, he's yelling, "Get the fuck up. Get up." Like, don't let them know they hurt you. Don't let them know they're getting to you. Jordan and them guys said that's when they finally beat the Pistons. That was the attitude they had. No matter how many times they foul us hard, how many times they knock us to the ground, don't act like a bitch. Get up and pretend it didn't even happen. Keep playing. And the minute that team started doing that, the Pistons couldn't beat them no more. I'll look for it at halftime to show you guys. I found it so fascinating. I found the clip of Mazzulla today, and then I seen the clip of Jordan right after. I'm like, there's something to be said about that. It's a good point.
Chuck GPT, who you got winning it all this year?
Well, there are a lot of good teams this year, but that young Thunder squad is making waves, and the Celtics always bring that grit. It's shaping up to be a showdown. Man, you better grab your popcorn.
I couldn't have said that any better myself. You're right. You sure couldn't have said it better.
The Chuck GPT is very likable, by the way. Very, very.
And another turnover by the Knicks. Not taking care of the basketball. Don't matter if you play church league or you play at the highest level. It will ruin your game. 5 turnovers for the Pistons. 3 turnovers for New York. Cunningham loses it out of bounds. And another turnover. 6 points is a minimum of 12 points. 6 turnovers is a minimum of 12 points you left on the board. 3 turnovers is 6 points. Or 8 points, excuse me, because they just turned it over a 4th time. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out. Open jumper. No good. Rebound Cunningham again. Under a minute to go. Finds his big man running, and they're going to call a foul. Beautiful pass to Duren by Cade Cunningham. Outrunning the big men for New York. Being lazy.
To the paint. The Knicks are sending bodies at Cade Cunningham, so he's going to have to.
That was a really tough pass by Cunningham. He had to put it in one spot and one spot only. And he did. And Durant's shooting free throws. Knocks down the first.
The NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Another free throw here for Duren. He shot it at 67% during the regular season. In his 3rd year now in the NBA, and has a chance to be a force at this level.
Knicks down by 5, 23-18 Pistons. About 50 seconds to go. Anunoby hands it off to Shala. He throws it away. Loose ball. Another turnover, New York. Or Shamet, excuse me. I think his first name, Shala. Pistons with the ball, 43.3 seconds to go. They almost turn it over. Here's Cunningham. Pull-up jumper. from just inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound Knicks. Knicks try to penetrate, lose the ball, goes out of bounds. They said it was off Detroit. Payne got to be more careful with the ball as well. The Knicks bench, when they get up against better competition, might hurt them as well. They got guys that can score, but they're just so inconsistent. That's why Karl-Anthony Towns is coming back into the game so quick. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Detroit up 5. And the Pistons are going to make a substitution. Tobias Harris coming back in the game. Knicks thought they were going to be sneaky and switch it up before Detroit could switch it up as well. Knicks inbound. Handoff to the inbounder. He loses the ball again. Should have been a travel. Loose ball. Knicks come up with it. Deep 3. No good. Knicks with a rebound. Almost lose it again. Knocked out of bounds off New York. Good D by the Pistons. Knicks being very, 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 very lazy taking care of the ball. Lazy passes. Pistons, 5.7 seconds to go in the first. Here's Cunningham, comes over half court. There was an offensive foul, no call. Oh, it was a late call. That was ridiculous. Dennis Schroeder just got thrown about 20 feet. Thrown out of the way. He's going to shoot free throws. I don't know what that was about. He set a screen and got thrown by Anunoby and Payne.
Could not tell from that angle. Oh, no, he was pushed in the back by Payne. And
they're going to give the foul to Anunoby.
should have been on campaign, though.
They both did it.
And it's going to send Schroeder to the free throw line. So the Knicks had possession, turn it over with 5.7 to go here in the first, and now Schroeder is at the strike. Are they changing this call? They are.
So they switch it to Payne.
They have charged it to Payne. Number 3. The veteran Dennis Schroeder, 84% shooter, will get another. Playing on his 3rd team this season. He originally started the year with the Nets.
Crazy.
Was traded to Golden State.
Dennis Schroeder gets traded around like crazy, and everyone loves him. He plays hard. He had 8 points the other night. He knocks down both free throws. 25-18. Knicks try to throw up a long-range 3. Try to act like they got fouled. Refs ain't going for it. At the end of the first quarter, Knicks not taking care of the basketball very well. Find themselves down again, 25-18. See if they can come back from a deficit again. They did the same thing the other day. They trailed by 7 to 10 points the entire game. And with 9 minutes to go, Detroit shit their pants. See if it happens again. As a Celtics fan, I don't know who I'd rather play. Detroit's giving Boston problems. They play hard. I almost rather play the Knicks. I know that probably sounds crazy. I think I'd probably rather play the Knicks if I got to choose. Just because I know we've beaten them all 4 games this year. And I've seen Detroit get in Boston's head a little bit. It's the same reason I don't think Boston, if Boston doesn't show up, they're going to have problems with Orlando. What up, Silk? Salute. I didn't forget about you, buddy. I don't know if you got my email. I'm waiting for them to ship me what I'm sending to you. I already ordered it. It takes a few days to get to my house. I did not forget about you, my brother. I sent you an email. I hope you got it. Did you get my email? Because if I buy it through the place that sells them near my house, it's like triple the cost. They want like $300 for the same box of cards that you're going to get for about $100. All right, cool. Trust me, you will get it. I'm a man of my word. I'm a lot of things. I'm not a liar. Nope. So just bear with me. I did not forget about you, buddy. I'm actually sending part of my own collection to you as well. I found some LSU cards that I'm going to throw in there with them. I don't know if they're worth anything, but there's some cool ones. But Detroit is going to be tough, man, especially if they, if they spend some money. Cade Cunningham looks pretty fucking good. Looks pretty fucking good. I didn't think he'd be this good. I was a Cade Cunningham hater. Not so much a hater. They were so fucking, you hear it about everyone nowadays. But the Pistons had one of the best turnarounds ever this year.
Celtics again, and the Pistons here in 24-25. During the timeout, Stephanie with Detroit head man J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thank you so much, Coach. What are you happy with in this first quarter?
Our defense, for sure. I thought our defense was physical. It was disruptive, and then we did a great job on the boards. A couple breakdowns where we gave them some backdoor cuts and those types of things. But if our defense is good, it gives us an opportunity to get out in transition when we're at our best.
As the game progresses, you don't want to have those breakdowns. We saw what happened in game one. How do you avoid that in tonight's game?
Just the consistency in our mindset. Understanding quarter by quarter our urgency level has to rise to match their urgency level. But again, it's got to come down to us executing our stuff at a high level, and we'll be good.
Pistons miss a three, get it to Tobias, tries another one, no good. Rebound McBride, and the Knicks back the other way. Karl Anthony Towns back on the floor. Nice Euro step. I think that was McBride that just scored two. Detroit lead down to 5. Nice take by Schroeder to the hoop. And it's going to be out of bounds off him. Thought there might have been a foul on that play. They're not going to call one. Silk, who do you got winning the NBA Finals? Well, how do you think the NBA playoffs are going to go? Since you had the best you were tied for the best bracket in the NCAA tournament. I'd like to hear what you think about the NBA playoffs. Yeah, Oklahoma's probably the favorite. They looked amazing yesterday. Won by 51. Oh, man, Pistons knocked down another 3. 10-point lead. Pistons should be up 1-0 right now. They gave that game away the other night. You think Oklahoma can beat the Celtics? 7 games? They're good, man. They're good. They got some depth. People don't realize, I know it. Oklahoma's bench is good, and Oklahoma's got other players besides Holmgren and Gilchrist Alexander that can put up points. I watched them play a few times this year. I watched them play against Houston, and Houston's supposed to be the second best team, and they looked really good. The refs, yeah, well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets a lot of fucking foul calls. I watched him play against the Celtics. He went to the line like 16 times one game. 13 or 11 times the next game. But I mean, he gets away with some, but he's, you know, I'm sure half of them going to be legit. What do you think about the Lakers Timberwolves? Here's Towns, spin move, righty hook shot on the left side of the hoop. No good. Going to be a foul after the shot. Loose ball foul against Detroit. Robinson fighting for the rebound. Karl Anthony Towns is too big and too skilled to shoot a right-handed hook shot going the wrong way on the left side of the basket from 4 feet out. He should have enough touch and ability to take that to his left hand, and he's not going to get it blocked and have a better angle. Oh, big three. I think Brunson just knocked that one down. Every time New York needs a boost, it's Brunson. Tobias Harris, nice strong take, right-handed off the glass, up and in. Tobias Harris is covering Karl Anthony Towns too. That should never be able to happen. It's because Karl Anthony Towns is soft. If Karl Anthony Towns played if he had a different mentality, Tobias Harris could never cover him. Never. I don't care if he's 6'9" with a 7-foot reach. No. Another three by New York. Wow. Detroit back the other way. Schroeder going to try a three. Whoa, Schroeder hits one. Back and forth 3-point game. Brunson back the other way quickly. Puts one up from downtown. No good. Detroit the rebound. Back the other way. Towns pushes a man on the baseline. That's going to be a foul. It's obvious. You can't do this. You can't do this while someone's running on the baseline and get away with it. You can't extend that on. It's an easy call. I don't know what he's complaining about. Dennis Schroeder having a good first half. You think the Timberwolves can keep it up for another 6 games if need be, Silk? I think they're capable. I told people going into that series, it's the worst matchup the Lakers could have drew. One of them. That's a horrible matchup for LA. Especially if Naz Reid is shooting the ball well. Horrible matchup. I don't see how LA overcomes that one. I don't think they have the personnel. And I don't think JJ Redick, I mean, he could have probably called a couple more timeouts, but I don't know what he does. Like, I don't think there's something he can really do coaching-wise. Maybe, I mean, how do you go small? How do you go small against Minnesota? They have fucking 3 7-footers that can shoot the ball. Besides, well, Gobert really can't, but Randall can shoot. Randall gets hot. Watch out. I've seen him drop 40 on Boston. I seen it. And he nailed fucking at least 5 or 6 threes. Naz Reid, I said, was a problem going into the series. He's the most forgettable guy that has the biggest impact in these whole playoffs. Naz Reid can fucking shoot. He can rebound. He can play the pick and roll game. He's not the same guy that went to LSU. He got in shape. Fucking didn't have 20-something points the other night for nothing. And Luka scored 37. I don't know how the Lakers win. Put it this way. Luka could have scored 50. LeBron could have scored 30. And the Lakers lose by 1. I think I did the math. They either lose by 1 or win by 1. They lost by 22. Luka had 37. LeBron had 20. Reeves had almost 20. I don't know what the Lakers do in that series. other than pray that the T-Wolves don't make shots. I mean, or maybe play better defensively. I don't know what else you can do. Because Anthony Edwards didn't even get off. He scored 22. So, all right, we're not going to worry about Edwards, and we let him go off. I don't see a different result. Knicks, down by 11, steal the ball. Karl Anthony Towns back the other way, slam dunk. 41-32. Detroit in the lead. They blew a big lead the other day. I hope they don't do it again. They had the Knicks. 6:36 to go. 41-32 Detroit. Well, I think the Timberwolves were the worst matchup the Lakers could have got. And I think the Warriors, I think Houston got the worst matchup they could have got too. I think Houston got a horrible matchup. Golden State is not the team they were all year long. They got Jimmy Butler late in the season. Everyone thinks they're fucking not like they're gonna be a problem too. They're going to be a problem. Jimmy Butler gets a ton of free throws every game. He had 20 in the play-in when John Morant got hurt. 20 free throws, scored like 18 points from the line. And I'm sure some of them are fouls, but come on. At what point is a little extreme? I heard the John Morant after the game yesterday went off and wants to be traded. I read something online about it. I don't know if it's true, but I wouldn't doubt it. Like, dude, you're in the playoffs. Your coach just got fired because you didn't like him. Now you want to get traded. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh. Whew, excuse me. Springtime. Thank you, Kai. Whew. Oh, my allergies are killing me. I have allergy problems anyway because I have a deviated septum, but yuck. Right? Like John Morant. John Morant went and dropped 36 against the Warriors, almost beat them. Looked good. Played like I'm critical of John Morant because of all the gun problems with him. And the way he points guns when he's on the court, like he pretends he's shooting his opponents when he makes threes. And he's been in trouble for guns. Like, it's not cool. Little kids watch this shit. Like, it's not cool. Especially when you play in Memphis. Like, and you've been in trouble for it. Like, you got to be smarter than that. Puts up 36, like, sprains his ankle, comebacks in, and almost beats the Warriors by himself. And then goes out the next game and loses by 51 and cries he wants to trade. Crazy. Detroit leads 42-32, 6:36 to go in the first half. Cunningham with the ball. Gets it to Hardaway Jr. Nice pass underneath to Thompson. Good D by the Knicks. Hot comes up with the steal. They're going to call a foul against Thompson. Good D by the Knicks. But yeah, I think the Knicks. I mean, I think the Lakers got the worst matchup they probably could have. I'm not. Here's Karl Anthony Towns for 3. Blocked out of bounds. I opened the bulkhead. I went out there. No. Here's Brunson. Gets the ball off an inbound. Hits a big 3. Nice shot, Brunson. Tough one. 42-35 Detroit after the Brunson 3. Here's Cunningham. Got it by Bridges. Blows by him underneath. Lays one up and in. Almost slammed it home. He's too big. He makes Miles Bridges look tiny. Bridges is like 6'4", 6'5". They think the Knicks think they're putting their small shooting guard on him, that they have a size advantage, and they don't. Oh, horrible pass. Pistons should have had an easy layup. Horrible pass by a big man off the bench. No, he wishes he had that one back. Telling his guys, my bad. Brunson comes up with a steal and gets a foul call right away. Salute, Daniel. CXB, salute. Where's Tabuk? I never heard of Tabuk. I'm not being an asshole. I'm serious. Like, hello. I think I said it right. Tabuk. Saudi Arabia, salute from the United States, my brother. Detroit leads New York 44-35. First round, game 2 of the NBA playoffs. Cade Cunningham gets fouled, puts one up, no good. Foul's going to go against Anunoby. Nine-point lead for the Pistons. 5:06 to go in the second quarter. Knicks lead the series 1-0. Pistons blew a 8-point lead down the stretch the other day. I've never ever thought about doing anything like that. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe you could tell me about it. You weirdo. Pistons on a 14-7 run. 46-35, up by 11. Here's Cade Cunningham back the other way, up 11. Yeah, right, Kai? Never heard that one before. Cunningham drives to the lane, puts one off the glass, no good. Foul called. Josh Hart, not a happy guy. Check out the replay. That was ticky-tack. It wasn't the best foul call in the world. Cunningham might have got away with one there. Yeah, big time. It's funny, right? But that type of stuff's allowed. But the things I talk about that happen in the real world, YouTube don't like. But people can go around talking like that and it's accepted. But I digress. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it shows you. Cunningham hits the first.
Yeah, for more. at the line this season.
Cunningham hits the second, 48-35, Detroit. Detroit, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Knicks haven't shot one. They haven't been as aggressive, though, either. But it makes you wonder. Things that make you go, huh? Here's Anunoby. Nice move. Goes hard to the rim. Lays one up and in for two. Detroit lead down to 11. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brunson defending Harris. Harris gets it down low to Thompson. Nice move. Turnaround jump shot about 4 feet out. No good. Anunoby running. Contact. No call. Throws it out. Hart grabs it out of control. Throws it away to Harris. Here come the Pistons. Hardaway for three. No good. Rebound Harris. Knicks are being outplayed. Out-hustled. Outsmarted. Cunningham goes to the rim. No call. Bodies hit the floor. Knicks with the ball back the other way. Brunson finds Hart in the corner for three. Gets it to go. Big shot for the Knicks. Wants a foul call. Little contact after, he thought. Knicks are going to get some calls in this second half. You watch. 48-40. No field goals for the Pistons in the last 2.5 minutes. Pistons struggling to get the offense going, and there's going to be a foul call on Robinson. He was all over his man. Shaking his head. He can get as mad as he wants, but that was a foul. TV timeout. Knicks down by 8. Yeah. My channel has never rebounded from any of that shit, Kai, either. Mike, I don't get any views compared to what I used to. I don't know if it's the subjects I talk about or I don't know what it is, but something's not right. I could always draw people in to speak to people, and now I don't seem to be able to do it at all. I don't know if the witch put a curse on me or what, but who the fuck knows? I think I keep it too real. I think I keep it too real, and I believe in what I stand in what I believe in, and they don't like it. But they allow other people to do shit way worse than I do. I wouldn't fucking doubt it either, buddy. But I'm going to keep going. I enjoy it. I enjoy the friends I've made on it. Yeah, I'm the ops. It's all good. It is what it is. Nothing ever comes easy for me, so I'm not surprised. Just like talking about the Pope today. I see people that are doing Pope videos with woke shit, loving them, getting thousands of views, and because I was critical of the Pope, I'm the bad guy. Yeah, it's getting strange. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with YouTube. A lot of weird stuff going on with YouTube lately. People not getting paid like they're supposed to and stuff. It's getting weird. Big channels with like millions of subscribers. Not just me. Not getting views. Like they know they're getting views, but they're not getting the credit in their pay. It's fucked up. Who's to say? You know what I mean? The numbers are never right. I'll have it tell me I have one person in my chat and I'm talking to 10 people. I never, and the number never goes to 10. So, like, I don't even think they're calculating my views anymore properly. And a few YouTube channels that are bigger than me are going broke because of it. Broke. Like, these people depend on the money. It's their livelihood. $48-40 Detroit. Jalen Duran at the line. Hits the first. It's the second. Pistons lead back to 10. 2:50 to go. First half. Pistons perfect from the free throw line, 12 for 12. Knicks haven't shot one yet. They haven't gone to the lane too much, though. There hasn't been that much contact. I'm sure there's a couple calls they could have got, but Brunson goes to the lane, wants a foul call, doesn't get it. $2:18 to go. Detroit 50, Knicks 42. Here's Cunningham. Gets it to the corner to Harris for three. Tough shot. No good. Rebound Hart. That was a bad shot. Hart gets it to Bridges. Crosses over. Good D by Hardaway. Back to Bridges on the block. Hardaway creeps up on him. Bridges backs down. Turnaround jump shot. Gets it to go, barely. He got the friendly roll. Knicks cut the lead to 6. Schroeder with the ball. That's 10 points for Bridges. Schroeder goes to the rim. Excellent defense by Brunson. They give and go. Brunson tries to get a hand in the face of Schroeder. Doesn't matter. Knocks down a 15-footer. Detroit back up 8. 14 points off the bench for Detroit. Only 2 for New York. Brunson misses a layup. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Harris backing down. They swing it out to Cunningham. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound Anunoby. Don't be sorry. I can't stand the Knicks. I don't like the Pistons or the Knicks. I could care less. I just love basketball. Bridges knocks down a 3. New York cuts the lead to 5. 40 seconds to go, second quarter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cunningham trying to work on Hart. Good D by Hart. Knocks the ball away. Cunningham gets it to Tobias Harris. Back to Cunningham. He's going to get a shot off. Goes to the lane. He's going to get fouled by Robinson. And New York is not happy about this one.
And the Knicks not happy there. But look at this elbow. Brunson or a lot of contact there. Like both guys kind of elbowed each other. And Brunson able to turn that corner. And smart right here. Low clock. Just put your head down. Cunningham getting to the paint. And it looked like he was tripped on that drive.
And the trip was called.
I'm a Celtics fan, Jumba. I could care less. I don't want either team to win. Cunningham misses a free throw. First missed free throw for the Pistons all night. 31.3 to play. Second quarter. 5-point lead for Detroit.
The last 4 minutes.
Knicks are lucky they're not down 20.
Gone the other way, going south for them, but they've been out of sync this first half. And
Cunningham hits the second. Here's Brunson. Good D by Schroeder. Brunson trying to back him down. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 20 seconds on the game. Brunson going to get a foul call on Schroeder. He wasn't shooting. Schroeder really didn't do much, but Knicks haven't gotten a call. That was a tough call. Tough call. Knicks have been crying the whole game. Brunson's going to shoot free throws. Bailey knocks down the first. $16 points for Brunson, 4 assists. Big first half. He's probably talking to the refs. You guys usually call a foul every time I shoot. I should have 32 right now. I should be in the high 20s, man. Brunson knocks them both down. Smart play, drawing the foul. 4-point lead. Detroit will have the last shot. Cunningham walks the ball over half court. He's probably going to be the one shooting it. Nice play. Drives down the lane. Contact. Gets it to go. No foul called. Tough shot by Cade Cunningham. Half court shot by Bridges. Just short. Almost went. Wow. Big shot as time got low in the second quarter by Cade Cunningham. Hits a fadeaway jumper from about 6 feet out, middle of the lane. Double teamed. Knicks come back from 12 down. They still trail by 6, 55-49. Detroit at the half. Knicks lead the series 1-0. Detroit's going to be a problem, you guys. Give them another year or two. Let them mess with that roster a little bit. They're going to be good. Cade Cunningham got 20 points, 7 rebounds. I think he's only in his 4th year. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Jason Tatum did shit like that too, but they don't think it's impressive either. Whoever, the powers that be. Cade Cunningham's be turning into a hell of a ball player. Hell of a ball player. We got Clippers Nuggets later on tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to go through the whole game, but we'll probably watch some of it. Try to. I'll put on the halftime show when it comes on, and I'm going to take a quick break when that happens. Oh. The Pope passed away today. 88 years old. Liberals online trying to blame J.D. Vance for it. Fucking nuts. Who plays tomorrow night? Why aren't the Lakers in Milwaukee playing tonight? All the teams that played Saturday get today off. Like, you see how they do things? Like, no one will notice it but me because I pay attention to everything and I'm a worrywart. But, like, Milwaukee played last night. Milwaukee played Saturday in Indiana. Memphis and Oklahoma City played. Minnesota and LA played. Oh, no, Memphis and Oklahoma played yesterday. So Oklahoma City doesn't get to have 3 days off as the number 1 seed. What the Lakers do. The Lakers played Saturday. They should be playing today. Why aren't they playing? Same thing with Milwaukee and Indiana. Yeah. Oh, because they want to give fucking LeBron an extra day rest. We all know why. People that know. Yeah, give him another day off. Give him a shot in the series.
In game one.
I'm going to put on the halftime show. I'll be right back.
He has been the best player in the series. Going into the series, he's the best player. You think he's had a better year than Brunson? Yeah, I do. Wow. Come on. You know I like Brunson. That guy's the best player on the court in the series.
55-49 is your halftime score. How about some American Express teammates for you?
A little disrespectful. It's not disrespectful. Brunson missed a lot of the season, too.
Cade with 20. The rest of the Detroit starters got 21. And no assists in the first half for Cade Cunningham, but he does have seven rebounds. And it is a 6-point game. I'm impressed, Chuckster, by Detroit's, by the way they bounced back from game one.
Well, they had to have tremendous confidence going in. I mean, you know, they had to lead. They said it. We had to lead for 3 quarters. And they can't get hit with a 21 over zip run. But Cade's playing fantastic. I think he needs a little more help from some of his vets. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s got to give him something. Malik Beasley's got to give him something, because I think Tom Thibodeau's such a good coach. Grant said it, he got to learn to pass the ball when he's getting all that traffic. And that's Cade Cunningham. Yeah. Like, he's got 2-minute turnovers, but he's got to learn. Sometimes when you become a great player, sometimes you make a move just to get somebody else going. Says, hey, I'm making this move, but this ball's going to Beasley, it's going to Hardaway or Tobias Harris. Because what'll happen is, right now they're thinking he ain't going to pass the ball. He's going to take a tough shot. Now, the next part of this game going to be like, let me make the other players around me better.
20 points on 7 out of 12. What do you want to show us?
You know, when he came into the league, we weren't sure if he would be a scorer. Almost similar, not to this level, like LeBron. We weren't sure if he would be a scorer. But this guy has shown, don't do it, Chuck. I see you flinched.
Chuck, your right leg was twitching, man.
You flinched. Come on, Cletus.
I don't want to break your confidence this early.
Come on, Cletus. We waiting on you. We're waiting on you. We got 2 halftimes, don't worry. But no, this is what I'm saying here. Cade Cunningham brings the ball up. He gets a brush break right here, frees it here. So typically, you're saying, okay, you get the brush screen. I got to get back because he's going to actually try to post up Brunson. That was been his MO coming into the league. But now he's coming off this thing, shooting the 3. So that has opened his game up offensively. And right here, this is what I really noticed. He comes here. When he puts that pressure on you, a la Steve Nash used to do, then he doesn't like it, he's still going to run, freeze it here. The one thing I notice is no one says, let's run and play. Duran stays in what we call a dunker spot. Everyone else is like, oh, he still got it, let him work, let him cook. So he gets out here, he's able to get downhill and gets fouled because he is an aggressive offensive player right now. So his ability to actually get downhill was what he came into the league with. But the 3-point is opening up. But I agree with Chuck. Now he has to facilitate for others as well.
Meantime, the Knicks down 6 to put a late run on there with a 12-4 spurt and make it closer. It's a 6-point game, but half their points coming from the familiar duo.
Yeah, I like the way their 1-2 punches playing, roll the tape, especially Cat. You know, me and Charles been on Cat the last couple of years. Use your size, play like a big man right here, surveying the floor, taking it to the hole, that high percentage shot, little fade away off the glass. And right here, last year he would have took it and went fast. Right here, you survey the defense. Oh, they're not going to come. 1, 2, 3.
Punish. Get off me, little man.
Jump hook him to death, Ernie. Jump hook him in his face. And right here, the other guy, Brunson. 6'11", 17 points. We know he's a bulldog there in the paint. And listen, he's going to mix it up. Him and Schroeder going at it.
He's getting to
Schroeder think he can play him one-on-one. He's getting to the paint. I like the way they're playing. Plus the addition of my guy, Mikal Bridges, I still think the Knicks have a shot at winning this game.
Question now is, can Detroit bottle this up, take it into the third and fourth quarters of game 2?
Like I say, Tip's going to make an adjustment. I think he'll probably start taking the ball out of his hands. That's what I would do. Like, I'm not going to, because he's pretty much unguardable one-on-one.
Thank you, Brennan.
But then that's going to open up for Hardaway, Beasley, Tobias Harris. These other guys got to pick it up. Tim Hardaway, he's 0 for 3. Beasley's 1 for 3. Tobias is 4 for 7, so he's helping out. But Hardaway is a hell of a shooter, and Beasley, he's up for 6th man of the year. But you gotta get his kid some help. Oh, and I tell you what, that kid Duran.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If a fight break out, you're gonna walk right past him and grab somebody else. He's a grown ass man.
He reminds me of the reincarnation of Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka.
Yeah.
If a fight,
Orlando Warriors, yes,
yes, exactly. That's who he reminds me of. Yeah, you're not gonna grab that Duran
Hopefully
kid.
the
Just
Celtics,
grab somebody else over there.
Bench in the first half, 14-2 Detroit, and from the free throw line, where these teams are tied at 15, it's correct.
Hopefully the Celtics, but I'm biased. Everyone knows the Celtics is my team, just about. And I'm a little bit worried about Boston with Jaylen Brown beat up. And then Tatum taking that fall yesterday. A little fucking worried. Little bit. Little. It's one thing if one of them are beat up or injured. It's another thing to have both of them. So this playoff run might not be as pretty as the last 2 regular seasons or last year. But if they get it done, I think it'll be more impressive. But I don't think it's because of how good the team is as far as them being favorites. I just think they're beat up this year. If you ask anyone that's going back to back, I researched it. They all say it's the hardest thing they ever did. And then I thought Tatum, Holiday, and Derek White should have never played for the Olympic team last year. After playing all that basketball, now you got to go play all summer overseas. I know it's a wonderful thing, but they beat the shit out of themselves all year long to win a championship. Then they go play in the highest level besides the NBA, playing in the Olympics. And then the regular season started right away. I just don't think it was smart. I get why they did it. I just don't. As a Celtics fan, I'm selfish about it. I wish they didn't. But that's why I don't understand why they don't respect Tatum. Like, he went and did all that shit, and still they hate him. Not everyone, but Jason Tatum gets a lot of disrespect, man. A lot. Like, he had an off game yesterday, and he still almost scored 20. Had well over 10 rebounds. Had over 5 assists. Got injured. Still played. But I'm a little bit worried about Boston's health as far as the 2 Jays go. I still think they have enough to get it done. How's he annoying off the court? Because I don't see it. I don't see why other people think he's annoying. I don't understand it. And I see him off the court more than anyone. I live right in the area. Like, I see day to day what the team does and what does he do? What does he do? He doesn't get in trouble. You never hear about him drinking, partying, beating up a girl, knocking a girl up, not taking care of his kid. Like, what does he do off the court that's annoying? I don't get it. Oh, it's probably because people don't realize he's close to Kobe. He was very close to Kobe. Him and Kobe were working out together every day before Kobe passed away. And he's probably a fan of the game. No one says that shit about Kobe. Kobe did everything Kobe ever did was like MJ. And people don't hate him for it. So why is it okay for one and not the other? When one was learning from one of the guys that was doing it. Kobe, his whole game was built after Jordan. Tatum might do different celebrations that other people said that were ex-Celtics and shit, but yeah, but then why does it bother you when Tatum does it? Why does it bother you when Tatum does anything as possible like Kevin Garnett or some of the other things he may have said? Kobe copied MJ's whole game. Oh, maybe he felt exactly like, maybe that's how he felt. Maybe that's how he felt. He's a Celtic. Celtic pride's a real thing. I don't think people realize it unless you're a part of it. He fucking probably idolizes those guys, dude. You know? I don't get why you guys hate him so much. It's weird. It's weird, dude. Fucking Kobe copied everything Jordan did. The 3-finger fucking one or the back-to-back one. And he's not the only one that's done it. Like, and no one questions it. But when it's Tatum, it's a fucking huge issue. It proves my point. That people are just fucking weird about him. Probably because of the media. Either that or they hate the Celtics. One or the other. Fucking dude, this year he averaged almost 28. He averaged 28, 10, and fucking 7. Almost 8. And he's not on the same level as anyone else. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a guy play so good early in his career get treated like him. I've never seen it. And I don't understand it. And he's won a ring already. He even won a ring. LeBron couldn't say that. I don't think Kobe could that early either. I could be wrong. I don't think Kobe won right away. Neither did Tatum, but they probably won their first championships very close to each other.
When you're here, use your chest. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. More physicality.
Hey, defensively, we got to be great. Defensively, we got to be great. Every rebound, every loose ball, let's come up with it. Let's run.
Back at the Garden, let's check out our coaching adjustments presented by Progressive. In that first half, Detroit turned it over 9 times. That was actually down from game 1.
Yeah, but why? Because he said something like him? Like, you're still not explaining it, really. It sounds like, oh, I'm just a hater. Which is fine. Well, then exactly. There. Now we get into it. Yeah.
Get to the free throw
I
line
gotta agree to
and
disagree.
feed Cade Cunningham. Cunningham 0 assists in that first half. Got to expect that they'll try to double team him. He must look for open shooters.
Largest lead for Detroit was 13. Brunson was looking for a call, didn't get it. Ended up on his backside. Pistons are running. Cunningham flicks it for the Hardaway 3. And Hart is there for the board. Get into it quickly. Loop it for Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns, he logged 14 minutes of action in that first half. Did score in double figures with 10. The back in on Hardaway. And out of bounds off of Detroit. 6 to shoot.
And right there, the mismatch against Hardaway Jr., but great help by Duren. Looked like Towns just could not complete the pass to the open cutter.
Knicks had 40 points in the fourth quarter, game 1, 49 first half here in game 2. And that shot from Brunson is off the mark for 3. Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham, step back, Jay.
Wow, Cade Cunningham.
And I love his game. He just plays.
Nice little baseline jumper from about 10 feet out. Detroit back up 8. 10:35 to go, third quarter. Bridges trying to get the ball to Towns. He's going to try a three. No good. Rebound Harris. Pistons had a big lead and blew it. Blew an 8-point lead with 9 minutes to go in the fourth. Here they are with an 8-point lead in the third right now. Cunningham misses a layup. Here comes Bridges. Puts one up from deep. Good. I don't know if his foot was on the line or not. We'll see. They're saying it wasn't. 5-point game. Cunningham back the other way. Crosses over, spins baseline. Working. Good help defense by Anunoby. Slaps it out of bounds. No, Cat soft as baby shit. Cat is a power forward. He's not a center. Cat is soft as baby shit, and I cannot understand why. I seen him score 20 points in the half so many times this year, and then he don't demand the ball, starts shooting threes, gets all fucking stupid. I think the Timberwolves were smart to get rid of him. I really do. Call me crazy, but at least Randall's a dog. At least he doesn't disappear like that. If you give him the ball down low, he's going to try and go up and fucking put it back. He's not going to fucking wuss out and be standing out at the perimeter constantly. He's perimeter player too, but I would take him over Cat the way he plays. With who the Timberwolves had, plus they got DiVincenzo, I would have took that deal if I was the Timberwolves all day. Just because it's not just Randall. You got one of the best guards in the league off the bench that can handle the ball, that can shoot the three, that can shoot free throws, that plays defense. I think Minnesota made the right move. They got 2 players for the price of 1 in a draft pick. And then they didn't have to extend Towns. The Knicks had to extend his deal. But no, I think the Knicks go nowhere without Brunson. I watched the Celtics beat the shit out of the Knicks all 4 games this year. I almost would rather play the Knicks, I think, than Detroit if I was Boston. Detroit has played us tough. Detroit doesn't have enough pieces, I don't think, to do it over 7 games, but I know New York doesn't. And New York's been beat up too. Towns has missed time. Brunson's missed time. Anunoby's missed time. It's a lot of the shit in the playoffs comes down to health. We saw it last year with the Celtics. Everyone bitches about how they had such an easy run. They didn't have Porzingis either. Porzingis wasn't healthy the entire playoff run. So it wasn't like the Celtics weren't healthy. They weren't healthy either. At the end, they might have got 8 or 10 minutes out of him here and there, but he wasn't right. A lot of these guys probably aren't right. It's just who you hear about and who you don't. Thompson misses a free throw for Detroit. Hits the second. Detroit 58, New York 53. Third quarter. 9 minutes to play. Brunson trying to use a pick and roll with Hart. He does. Pull up jumper. Short. Rebound Hart. Back out to Brunson. Swung to Anunoby. Pushes Cunningham to the ground. Spins off. Open jumper from the elbow. No good. Rebound Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris should never out-rebound Karl-Anthony Towns like he has tonight either. Towns loses a loose ball. They find Hardaway Jr. for a 3. No good. Hart with the rebound. Finds Brunson. Pull up. Fakes. Short. Rebound Detroit. Here's Thompson back the other way, pushing the pace. They get it down low to Harris. He gets fouled by Anthony Towns late. and is going to shoot 2. See, that was lazy by Towns. He was late to get back on D. Tobias Harris is getting old. He shouldn't be beating Karl Anthony Towns up and down the floor, out rebounding him. He's not even a natural big man. He's tall, he's long, but he's not a natural big man like Towns is. That's my I'm not big on Karl Anthony Towns. When he's on his game, he's great, but you just never know what you're going to get with him. He's so inconsistent. Harris knocks them both down. 60-53 Detroit. 11 points for Harris.
And Dennis Schroeder had a lot of postseason experience.
And they've been in these moments, and they've really relied on their play in these 2 games, and they have delivered. But today,
yeah, no doubt, Bob. I feel the same way.
Has stepped up big time for the Pistons.
Bridges short. Harris the board.
Tobias Harris, another rebound.
Pistons going pedal to the metal. Harris stripped the ball, and Anunoby got a piece. Ricochets over to Hardaway. Plenty of time on the shot clock.
Mismatch inside. Brunson with Duran.
Thompson, ball fake, hangs. Rebound, foot 4. Duran trying to grab it. He saves.
Another offensive round.
Can't hit the 3.
Another offensive rebound. Another one.
Another chance, and it goes for Tobias Harris.
I love
Karl Anthony Towns and his teammates just gave up 3 rebounds on defense. Detroit had 3 offensive rebounds in that sequence. Here's Towns backing down, spin move. Goes back to his right hand on the left side because he has no left. And here's Detroit pushing the ball. And an and one on an alley-oop by Thompson. And they're going to review this play to see if it was intentional or flagrant. Kind of a dirty play. Took him out. Borderline. I don't know. I wouldn't call that in flagrant. We'll see what they say. Bernie Bickerstaff's not happy.
Bickerstaff and the officials huddle up to discuss.
Not entirely sure. It looked like the foul happened. I was going to wonder if the foul happened before he deflected the ball into the rim. It looks to me like a 3-point play.
It's a 3-point play all day.
Opportunity, but I'm sure they'll review it.
Josh.
Yeah, I agree, Mark. I think Karl Anthony Towns is soft as baby shit for how he could be. He's a 7-footer. He's got long wingspan. He can shoot. I think he's more capable of what he is capable of. I think it's an effort thing with him. I really do. When I saw they traded Randall for him, I thought Minnesota and then DiVincenzo, and then they didn't have to pay Towns. I said, boy, Minnesota fucking won in this deal. Boy, did they win in this deal. The Knicks were better without him. I was way more scared. I watched the Knicks come back from down 20 3 times in one game at the Boston Garden 2 years ago. Without Anunoby, too, when they still had, before they traded everyone to the Raptors, when they still had the kid from Duke. I would have kept that team. I don't know why they did it. I know Karl Anthony Towns is from New York City, and he's a home guy, so it sells tickets and it sells merchandise and shit, but as far as being a good basketball team and winning a championship, I don't think it made them any better. It took away from their depth. You gave up DiVincenzo, and then you gave up Julius Randle. I don't get it. I don't think they got better whatsoever. Especially when you see Karl Anthony Towns play. He hasn't even played as well as he did in fucking Minnesota.
All the breaks going, for the Pistons here in this third quarter. The Knicks are going to have to regroup and focus, and really a lot of it started
called
on
a
the
flagrant
offensive
too.
end.
Wow.
More offense, allowing Detroit the freedom to excel in the open court.
Yeah, that's probably why Butler didn't want to play there. And I can't stand Jimmy Butler, but you know what? Maybe that's why Butler got sick of playing where he was, as well as Minnesota. Maybe that's part of the reason why. I don't know. Makes you wonder. So they called a foul on a defenseless player because he was airborne. So Detroit will get the ball back as well as the free throws. That would have never happened back in the day. I don't agree with the call. I get it, but I don't. I don't think Brunson was intentional with it. Cunningham, what a move behind the back, cuts through the defense, throws up a floater from the middle of the lane, gets it to go. Cade Cunningham got 24 and 9 rebounds. We're not even halfway through the third. He's going to be a problem. And Brunson comes off a screen and gets run over by Thompson. Wasn't intentional. This game's getting physical. This game could get ugly. Pistons up by 11. 6:30 to go in the third.
And Brunson selling it.
Brunson might have sold that one a little bit. I love playoff basketball. Oh, I love it. It's been entertaining so far. I know we've only seen like one game from each series, but it's been pretty entertaining for the most part. TV timeout. Pistons up 11. How bad would, like, I know the Pistons need this game. And they should feel good, but they should feel a little shitty too. If the Pistons win tonight, they go home up by one, like tied, but they should really be going home up 2-0. It's kind of bittersweet. Good learning lesson. Gave up an 8-point lead with 9 minutes to play. You as well, Joe. Salute. How's things going, buddy? I almost did the Capitals Montreal Canadiens game tonight. Maybe I'll do one later in the season, later in the series. I wonder what's going on in that game right now. Montreal trails 2-0. Watch, Ovechkin got a goal too. I guarantee it. Sure as shit he does. A goal and an assist. He's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I hate the Canadians too. I hope Washington beats the fuck out of them. But I might check out some of the Canadians' playoff run just because, and Ovechkin. Because usually games against Montreal, there's fights and shit. At least when the Bruins were involved with them. Montreal's always one of them dirty fucks. At least when I was watching throughout. You won tickets again, dude? Holy shit. What, are you got a horseshoe up your ass? Congratulations. Oh, dude. You better play the lot. Do you play the lottery? You better. Fuck the tickets. I be playing Powerball, kid. That's dope. Fucking, who you gonna go with? You gonna take a midget stripper? I'd find some hot midget just to have a fucking good laugh. What's up, girl? You want to go to the fucking game? What's up, boo? Want to go watch him fucking slap the puck around a little bit? You should call up the radio station and try to give it away to one. If I lived closer to you, I would help you with the promotion. If I ever get enough money to pay you to do it, I would do it. Thanks, Franco. What's up, baby? Fucking Tatum scared the fuck out of me yesterday. Hopefully he's okay. Watching the New York Knicks versus the Detroit Pistons. Oh, here comes Detroit. Another turnover by New York. Cade Cunningham, big slam in transition. You should take her. Say, what's up, boo? Want to fucking suck on my pucks and hockey stick? What's up, baby? You know I run this shit, right? Brunson turns it over almost, trying to get it to fucking Towns being a statue. Pistons get the ball tied up, and they call timeout. What up, C. White? Nah, the Yankees are cool, man. The rest of New York sports can suck a dick up till they hiccup, especially the Knicks. I like everything New York. I like everything Boston, but the Red Sox. And I've told you guys a million times why. It's personal for me. Say, what's up, girl? You want to go watch Ovechkin? You should take a midget, though. It's only right. It's only right. If I ever won tickets, I'm taking a fucking midget. Can you say midget anymore? Am I a bad person for saying that? Ribbit. Eminem had that freestyle. That shit was funny. And I get you to Bridget to go and fuck with a midget. Ribbit. I got you sipping on my swag juice. No doubt. You got a walking fucking, what do you call it? You got a walking bidet. That's what's up, C. White. Me and my boy Ura are going in June, I think it is. In June, we're going to midget wrestling. I can't fucking wait. I'm going to talk so much shit, dude. I'm going to talk so much shit. I might even bring like fucking, I don't know what we're allowed to do. I'm not going to do anything I'm not allowed to. But if I can record and talk some shit and have some fun, I'm going to have some fucking fun, dude. I'm going to have some fun. Bring like the biggest double-sided dildos I can and throw them in the fucking ring. Because it's for adults. Maybe I'll throw some wiffle ball bats in the fucking ring. Go at it, girls. Here you go, ladies. They let you record? Good, because I'm gonna. Batter up, bitch. Yeah, it looks fun, dude. What one are you going to see, C-Dub? Where the fuck you been, you motherfuckers? No one comes and hangs out anymore. Bunch of fucking queers. Where the fuck have you been? Everyone bails lately. I don't know if YouTube's sticking it up my ass or you guys are sticking it up your own. What the fuck's going on? Fucking Pope dies. Now everyone comes crawling back. Don't beg me for your forgiveness. You moved where? To fucking Jupiter? Where the fuck did you move to? Another planet? Give me a fucking break. I moved. Where? Jupiter. Yeah, I haven't seen you in 8 months. That's cool, C-Dub. I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm playing around. But what the fuck? I wouldn't leave you hanging. Detroit up 66-53. 5:30 to go in the third. They miss a three. Knicks can't find the hole. Haven't scored in 4:30. Don't let it happen again, C-Dub. Or else I'll fucking come to California or Jupiter and find you myself. Thank you. Cunningham dishes it down low. Easy layup. Karl Anthony Towns is a fucking statue. It shouldn't be 1 month, CW. It's all good, Frank. I'm playing with you guys, but what the fuck? Come on. Do better. Knicks down by 15. Good. I hate the Pistons too, but I hate the Knicks. I almost rather play the Knicks because I know they'll shit the bed against Boston. Detroit will at least try.
Late reaction, and because the ball had not been tossed in yet, they'll challenge it.
So in other words, Bickerstaff not trusting his teammate or his guy, trusting his bench,
Yes.
more so than trusting Thompson.
Call timeout to time for a visible wireless timeout.
Look visible. If you're looking for one-line wireless plans without hidden fees,
No one's looking for one line fucking nothing from you. Yeah, Bill Lambier is a dirty piece of shit. I never liked Bill Lambier. Fucking UFC, man. Everyone I wanted to win lost the other night. Broke my fucking heart. Diego Lopez didn't fucking bring it like he usually does. Michael Chandler acted like a little bitch. I watched something on UFC the other day, man. Makes me wonder. It's starting to get a little bit like WWE, and I thought I was losing my mind just because I lost on some picks. Starting to make me wonder what's up with that fucking thing. No, I don't bet on much. No, I didn't bet on them. Every once in a while. Maybe like once a month or every 2 months I will. But I don't bet more than like $20 total. If I bet, I'm trying to find a underdog with a shot. The last thing I bet on was Bobby Green. I put $20 on him to win 200 or 160. I would have won 220 total. And fucking, he got knocked out with a spinning head kick like right away. Yeah, I think it's getting watered down, Frank. I think it's getting watered down from too many events all the time. And I'm starting to wonder if like there's some. I watched a thing that made things look a little weird today. I'm not going to say it 100% yet, but you do 11-game parlays. Ugh. You're asking for trouble. Unless you're like Joey Boy, where you win fucking tickets to everything.
Please, officials thought differently. Please, Raph, can we leave?
You can't. Have you been out with the man?
Oh, my liver
How often do they hit?
boxing after a month.
Once a fucking millennium? I don't know. I know one person that I seen win one. Other than that, I've never seen anyone hit none of them fuckers. Not one. And I don't even think it was like an 11-game one. I think it was like 5 or 6. and they ended up winning like $5,000. And even that was like, you got so fucking lucky, dude. I don't think there was any skill involved. I really don't. I think it was pure fucking luck. Because I never seen the motherfucker hit on one again. And the motherfucker does them all the time. Pistons lead 68-55, third quarter, 4:15 to go. Brunson brings the ball over half court, gets it to Robinson, hands off to Anunoby, puts up a three, no, dumps it down low. Robinson can't handle it. Bad pass, bad communication. Another Knicks turnover. Fuck it, right? It was only 35 cents. Maybe not the blow, because that shit's all got fentanyl nowadays, but if you got a tolerance, fuck it. If you do it enough, you might be able to get away with it. I wouldn't advise it. 10-point game. Knicks just knocked down a three. Here's Harris. Jump shot from the baseline. No good. Rebound Robinson. Brunson. Cross court's a pass over to Bridges. No good. Rebound Schroeder. Knicks not getting back in transition. Nice play by the Pistons to get back to the hoop and put up an easy layup. Yeah. I believe it when I see it. Nice play by Brunson. Cuts the lead back to 10. Brunson with 19 points, 7 for 17, 3 for 7 from 3. Here's Schroeder. Drives by Brunson. Lays one up and in. No good. They call a foul on Schroeder for what? Because Brunson tripped on his foot. He's on offense. That's not his fault. How the fuck's that an offensive foul? The guy tripped on your foot going to the hoop. I've never seen that call before. Maybe he hooked him. I used to pot my hair when I was younger. If I do the comb over, I pot it. If I have my teeth in, I look like Tommy a little bit. A fat version. I'll look for some old pictures with me with my hair potted here and then have a little bit of a comb over. They used to call me Tommy from fucking Power. I swear to God. Oh, tough take by Cunningham. Up off the glass for 2. Cunningham's got 28, 9 rebounds, 11 for 18 from the field. Anunoby going to try a 3. Gets it to go. They call a foul on Schroeder, fighting through the screen. What's up, motherfucker? I'm Mike Tyson. Wanna fuck with me? Supposedly, he spent a bunch of money the other day. I was reading. Saying like he was getting cocky, having all the money he made from the Jake Paul fight. He didn't like how it was making his ego come back up. So he gave some of it away and spent a bunch of it. I lost a lot of respect for Tyson, like not trying in that fight. I lost a lot. That fucking fight was just a money grab. Brunson knocks down the free throws, 72-62. I don't think you smoked me unconscious. I probably fucking ate too many edibles. Because I don't smoke like that. But I could have. Schroeder, a nice take to the rim for 2. Detroit holding on to a 12-point lead. No matter what the Knicks do, it seems like. They coughed up a lead last game. I really hope they don't tonight. Brunson gets it to McBride. Got to put a shot up. Throws up a prayer. Off the glass and in. How lucky can you get with that one? Holy shit. Complete prayer with a hand in his face, not looking. Goes off the glass and in. Knicks trail by 9. 45 seconds to go. Cunningham puts up a 3, air ball. Looking for a foul call. He's not going to get it.
I'm not sure if it was tipped. He might have been hit on the arm right there, but uncharacteristic of Cunningham. But how about that shot by McBride?
He felt Anunoby got a piece. 2-for-1 opportunity. Brunson aware of it. Back in. Turnaround. It's good.
That's his shot.
23 for Jalen Brunson.
Hell no.
Jalen
Never.
Brunson this quarter for the Knicks. Knicks only down 7.
7.5 second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Durham screen for Cunningham. And a kick. So reset it to 14. Brunson is making the case. I didn't kick it. Cunningham kicked it.
Yeah, he might be right. Looked like Anunoby got his hands in there and it went off the left.
I think you might have smoked yourself unconscious, C. White. It's your first time back since you moved. Months ago.
Half a second difference.
What up, Nate?
5 to shoot. Brunson fouls Cunningham as the Knicks have 1 to give. 5.8 on the clock. Tobias Harris pops off the bench. And Josh Hart does the same.
I'll tell you what, if the Knicks can get a stop here, and regardless if they're able to score on the other end, they didn't play great in this third quarter, but to stay within striking distance for the fourth quarter would be a huge win here for the Knicks.
Cunningham get it in for Harris. Cunningham comes to the ball, trying to fend off Anunoby, and a foul is called at the 2.6 mark of the third. So that's going to send him to the free throw line.
Not what you wanted there if you're Tom Thibodeau. I'm not exactly sure.
Bailed him out.
The way the game has been called tonight, a little bit of a tick and tack. Well, no, he grabbed his arm right there, Anunoby, but Cunningham, once again, not settling, attacking, putting the onus on the officials to make a call.
He is 5 of 6 at the free throw line tonight.
Big free throw.
Cunningham on the verge of cracking 30 points.
Cunningham's going to be good,
Bleacher
man.
Report is your one-stop destination for all things NBA. Get live
He's
scores,
got a lot of
breaking news,
size.
highlights from today's game. Download the
He's
BR.
impressed me this year.
Second attempt here for Cade Cunningham, 23 years old in his 4th season in the league. #1 overall pick in 2021. Great size, length.
Just a
Very
second.
poised. That ball knocked towards the baseline. Anunoby too late.
Missed the free throw, and Karl Anthony Towns boxes his man out and doesn't grab the ball. Looks at his teammates to go get it and throw up a full court shot. That's the shit that drives me nuts with Karl Anthony Towns. End of the third quarter, Knicks trail by 8, 75-67. They were down by 8 or 10 at the start of the fourth the other night, came back, won by double digits. See if they can turn it on again tonight. Check what's going on with some hockey quick. Capitals still up 2-0. Winnipeg leads St. Louis 2-1. At 9:30, Colorado and Dallas. At 10 o'clock, Edmonton versus the Los Angeles Kings. I can't believe fucking Ovechkin has a goal and an assist tonight. He's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. phenomenal. He's the best hockey player ever. He's up here. If not, he's right there with Gretzky. Right there, him and Gretzky. I think he's better than Gretzky at this point in his career. Gretzky wasn't this good when he was this old. Gretzky won more rings, though. That is one thing I do have to take in consideration. Gretzky won a lot. But when Ovechkin got drafted, he had fucking... it's hard to say. If I look at the rings, I think I got to take Gretzky. But it's very close. Gretzky played with some great players. And it's not really like the same thing as Jordan, LeBron, because LeBron lost a lot of championships that he should have won. I can't really say that for Ovechkin. When he made it there, he won. I think he only made it once and won. I guess it depends on what you think is more important. But fucking man, Ovechkin he's going to destroy that record. He looks like he could play another couple years. And they're a good team where they don't got to kill him.
All-star for Detroit has really put on a clinic. Mid-range games in transition. Big bucket, getting to the free throw line, high efficiency. Cade Cunningham playing with purpose and determination for the Pistons. And moments ago, our own Stephanie Reddy caught up with Coach Tibbs.
Thanks so much, Coach. Cade Cunningham has been very well offensively. What do you do to stop him?
Yeah, we got to make him play in a crowd. We got to make a second and third effort.
The physicality level's been pretty high in this game. Who's that to advantage of?
Yeah, no, we both got to play physical. We got to rebound the ball better.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Stephanie, Knicks were down 8 to Detroit entering the fourth quarter in game one. The 67 points they've scored through three quarters, the lowest point total this season through three quarters of play. This Knicks team averaged 115.8 points per game. Detroit 75, Knicks 67. We start the fourth here at MSG.
Knicks with the ball.
Brunson has a screen from McBride. Now a switch. He draws Beasley. Brunson turns the corner.
Nice play.
Gets the call.
Late foul.
The floor hard.
It looked like Jalen Duren coming over from the weak side to contest on the drive from Brunson. Maybe after he released it, there was some contact.
Oh, I can't wait, Ty.
That's number 2 on Duren.
Oh, I can't wait.
Brunson just needed a moment to gather himself.
But I don't love that possession right there for New York. No one else touched the ball. A lot of isolation basketball, which plays, I think, to Detroit's strength on the defensive end. Gotta move the ball, get that defense side to side if you're New York.
Oh, Brunson misses a free throw. I almost want to take mushrooms and go to it. That might make it even more funny. If I don't take mushrooms, I'm definitely taking edibles. I will definitely be on an edible kick, busting balls that night. If I can find some mushrooms, I might even do it. I just might. Just to really fucking add the exclamation point to it. Brunson hits the second. 24 points. 6 assists. Knicks trail 75-68, down by 7. Tobias Harris hits a 12-footer. Right around there from the elbow. He's got 15, 6 for 10, 10 rebounds. Having a good game playing D against Harris. Yeah, exactly. It's like one of them things like, right, if you're going to do it, that's the time you do it. Hart for 3, short, rebound, Detroit. They hand the ball off to Schroeder. He comes across half court. Harris sets a screen. Hot defends. They get the ball to Harris. He's got a mismatch against Brunson. They swing it to the corner. Open three. No good. Almost went. Nice play design from Detroit. Just didn't go their way. Brunson flops to the ground and gets a horrible foul call. Horrible job by the refs. This is the shit about the NBA that drives me crazy. The only reason he went to the ground is because the other guy touched him, and he might have even slipped. Horrible.
But Detroit, what's been impressive, it's the first time this year for me seeing them live in person, the length they have on the perimeter, multiple guys shuttling in and out, throwing a lot of different guys at Brunson, trying to wear him down.
Brunson will toss it in. Anunoby replaces Robinson. Robinson sits. He has logged 20 minutes of action. McBride trying to get involved here. 10 to shoot. McBride.
Oh, big three, McBride.
Right there. Great
6-point game.
Jump shot. J.B. Bickerstaff mad at Duren for not getting up on McBride on that last play.
They tried to blitz Cunningham, who got rid of it. And now Schroeder handles it, defended by Brunson. Switch with Hart. That means Brunson is with Harris. 5 to shoot. Shot clock is winding down. Schroeder.
Oh, he got the roll.
Backboard and down for Dennis Schroeder.
Big shot by Schroeder.
And it quiets the crowd with 9:45 to play. Brunson takes the alley, blocked by Duren. Brunson is there for the rebound. Anunoby swing, McBride out for Brunson, 9 to shoot. Brunson stripped to the ball, gets it back. Brunson fighting on the inside.
Jump ball.
And a tie-up.
Better be.
I'll tell you what, that was an impressive.
Jalen Brunson's a good ball player, but he takes so many dives. Anytime you go near him or a big guy tries to block his shot, he falls down. He gets away with murder. Holy smokes.
And Schroeder answering, getting the soft touch on that three-pointer.
Jalen Brunson getting down and dirty. Trying to steal this. Knock away. Beasley chasing it down. Beasley accelerates and misses the
That was a hard foul.
And Ian on that jump ball right there. The great presence of mind from Dennis Schroeder to deflect the ball, tip it out, knowing that Beasley was down the court.
Beasley gets more fast breaks than anyone in the league, too.
A tough fall there by Beasley. Wow.
Schroeder is very savvy. Tremendous vision. And recognized that if he tapped it that way, Beasley would have the best angle to get it, and it turns into 2 free throws.
So he's been a great fit for this team off the bench.
Knocks it down, big free
The
throw.
NBA on TNT is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Let's get more from Stephanie.
Hey guys, you know that there are several players that are up for end-of-season awards in this game. Well, Malik Beasley is up for 6th Man of the Year. I spoke with him about it this morning. He said he definitely had a goal to start this season. He wanted to be the most improved player, but it ended up being 6th man. He said he's really excited about it. He hopes he gets it. He understands there are other players having good seasons. He mentioned Peyton Pritchard, of course, is doing well. But he said if he had to say something for us to go from 14 wins to 44 wins, I think that right there should be the bread in the pudding. So take that for what you will, guys.
And Cade Cunningham is a finalist for most improved player in that category.
Carl Anthony Towns. Got to kick it out.
Right now. Anunoby connects.
Tough shot. Wow.
You're right. Nothing going, but Anunoby, McBride, Brunson bailing out with tough shots. Good defense, better offense.
Reed hands to Schroeder. Schroeder jumper.
No good. Rebound Anunoby.
Grabs it. Detroit 82, Knicks 73.
This is when the Knicks started to make their push last game. And there's Brunson down in the post. Little hook shot. Gets it to go. Little floater. 26 for Brunson. 9 for 22 on the night. 82-75, 7-point lead Detroit. Nice pick and roll. Get their man going to the hoop. Should have been a foul called. They lay it up and in. Detroit back up by 9. 8 minutes to go. 27 points for the Pistons bench, only 8 for New York. They find Anunoby in the corner. Misses a 3, loose ball. Hart comes up with it. Falls to the ground. It hits off a Detroit player. Karl Anthony Towns, nowhere to be found down low. Why is your big man nowhere to be found? Why are your guards getting every friggin' loose ball and rebound?
Anunoby, the trigger man. Pistons continue to keep the Knicks at arm's length. Hart mishandled it initially and then couldn't finish. It threw off the timing. Cunningham gets through the first wave. Cunningham can't finish with the left hand, but he is going to the free throw line.
And right there,
Cunningham
his
looks good.
ability to handle the basketball and take on the contact. Great balance. Could have easily lost it there. Fouled by both Brunson and Hart. And still able to get to the basket. Almost a three-point play opportunity.
They're going to get Hart on the personal foul. Cunningham, a pair of free throws here at the 7:42 mark.
Knocks down the first.
TNT is your new home for Roland Garros. Watch the stars of the tennis world descend on Paris beginning May 25th on TNT and stream it on Max. John McEnroe will be on the call. Brian Anderson will be calling Roland Garros as well.
And Andre Agassi.
That's right, just joined the team. It's going to be fun.
Hits them both.
Always.
Karl Anthony Towns hasn't scored a point in the second half, as usual. Had 10 in the first, not a single point in the second. He disappears at times, way too often. Here he is with the ball out by the three-point line, trying to dribble to the hoop. Kicks out, misses a 3. McBride with the miss. Rebound, Harris. Cade Cunningham finds his way to the hoop, gets contact, misses. What a rebound and a putback. I don't know who that was for Detroit, number 7. Phenomenal play. Might have been Reed. Beautiful play by the big man. Good offensive rebound, and he stole one down the other end. But there's a foul or an out of bounds. I think he had his foot on the line.
But others contributing along the way for Detroit.
Wow, Detroit hanging in there. 88-75, 6 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Timeout, New York. Nuggets Clippers on tonight at 10 o'clock, about 15 minutes away. Clippers gave up a big lead in that game as well. Wonder if there's any injuries. Seth Lundy is out for the season for the Clippers, and Deron Holmes is out for the season against the Nuggets. One of the Nuggets starters was a game-time decision. Looks like he's going to play. They didn't know if Aaron Gordon was going to play or not. Looks like he's going to play. We'll see. See what he can contribute. Had some big plays down the stretch in the last game in the comeback. Knicks behind schedule on their comeback from the other day. They were down by 8 with 9 minutes to go. Down by 8 at the start of the fourth quarter in game 1. Ended up coming back and winning by 13. Detroit up by 13 with 6:55 to play in the fourth tonight. See if the Knicks can get it going late. You can only get behind in games so much. It's a bad habit to get into, especially when you come back in some of them. It's good in a way because you know you can do it, but it's not, I'd rather be winning it the whole game. You can't expect your team just to turn it on the last 8 minutes of a game every game and pull it out. Eventually, you are going to fail. I've never seen a team that could pull out a game like that every single game throughout a playoff run. You will get burnt out from having to battle back. It's only a matter of time. So even if they get by the Pistons, it's just not good. It's not good. It's like a shock to the nervous system. I know it probably sounds crazy, but I know, trust me, it's a real fucking thing. Got to play twice as hard to come back than you do to play right. And even if the Pistons win tonight, they'll feel good, but they won't feel as good as if they won both of them. Pistons probably should go out of these this game and the game before, up 2-0 heading home as the lowest seed.
The game, 21-0 run. The Knicks went 9 of 11 from the field. The Pistons missed 10 shots, and the game turned. But the Pistons have shown in this game, too, all the resistance that has been required to maintain the lead. And doing it with this very loud Knick crowd at the Garden.
Brunson hits a three.
He nails the
10-point game.
And I like the call from Thibodeau out of the timeout. Get Brunson moving with the pin down. They're going to get free for the easy two. And have to get stops here on this end, New York, and chip away at this lead.
It's a 10-point game. Schroeder is fouled. So Dennis Schroeder.
Nice aggressive
lulling
move.
the Knicks to sleep. Third personal on Brunson. And Schroeder to the free throw line.
And Schroeder almost the perfect backup point guard. And I love that J.B. Bickerstaff plays him alongside Cunningham. Great decision maker. But he's got the swagger and the confidence. Almost plays like he should be a starter. Unafraid of the matchup against Brunson.
Schroeder knocks it down.
The New York starting front court just 5 points in the second half. Towns is yet to score. You see the marks on Jalen Brunson's body, and we mentioned the pinkish hue on his left cheek.
You have to find some energy. You saw
Big free throw from Schroeder.
who in game one was tremendous, 14 points, 11 in the fourth quarter. Only 4 minutes here tonight in this matchup. So Thibodeau going to ride his starters here these last 6 minutes, 20 seconds.
Call is made, and it will be Beasley. Beasley just said playoff basketball. He just said it 4 times.
I think he said
Just the 5th time.
5th time. He might say it 6.
I'm going to keep an eye. Nope, 5.
Okay, just 5.
That was it. 14th foul against Detroit. Brunson gets it in for Bridges. He's defended by Thompson. High screen, Hart. Hart attacking. Stumbles. Foul on Duran. So that's going to put Hart to the free throw line at the 6-12 mark.
And I'm not sure if Hart stumbled before the contact. There's a little bit of contact there as Hart lost his footing. And Hart has had success a few times in this half, driving, seeking contact, and getting to the free throw line.
That is the 3rd personal on Jalen Duran. It's been a quiet offensive night for Josh Hart. Just 4 points. 1 of 5 from the field. He wills that one through. Detroit up by 11. New York Knicks, Eastern Conference semifinals each of the last 2 years. They have not been to the conference finals since 2000.
10-point game, 6:12 to go.
starters average 35.8 minutes per game. That is number 1 in the league by a lot. Robinson has logged the most minutes off the bench with 20. Pistons have spread it around a bit more. Lob it upstairs, caught by Thompson, battling with Brunson.
Brunson gets
Thompson
away with
fades,
murder.
Short, pulled the string on it.
Brunson gets so many calls both
10-point
ways.
game, 5:42 to go.
Wow.
Bounce it, Brunson.
He got away with like 3 fouls on defense.
Trying to create some space. Brunson leans in, draws the foul on Thompson.
Here we go.
Just a smart.
Here we go with the fuckery. Smart play, though.
The length of Thompson right there all
Got
over
him in the air.
Just a nice step back, great shot fake. Once you get Thompson in the air, Brunson will make you pay. And of course, that's Thompson's 5th
That's
foul.
a veteran move.
Couldn't come at a better time for New York.
And it sends
Smart move.
Brunson to the
Step
free throw
back,
line.
pump fake, get your man in the air, jump into him.
5:34 to go.
Veteran play. Miss it. Nope. He don't miss free throws.
And I'm just looking at the board here. That is 6 on Thompson. He has hit the
Oh
quota.
boy.
Oh,
Thompson
we're late
fouled
to
out.
update on the box score here courtside.
That's
stand
not good
corrected.
for
Certainly
Detroit.
a big loss. Thompson has harassed Brunson all night. Once again, everything's been a struggle offensively this second half for the Knicks.
Hit some both.
2 out of 2 for Brunson. 31 points. 90-82 Detroit.
8-point
We're down to
lead.
5:25 to play in the fourth. Anunoby gets in the face of Cunningham. Beasley gives up his dribble.
Detroit got to get a play
Back out for
going.
Beasley. Pump fake with 5.
Stagnant, horrible offense.
Duran leaves it for Beasley.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Moving screen. Stupid play.
Jalen Duran shifted the body.
And they like that. Duran so
It's a good
to
call.
do a handoff, setting a screen. But Bridges
Horrible play by
run
Detroit.
Right through the screen and made the officials make the call. It looked like they're
That's an easy call.
turned a little bit, didn't need to turn.
It's an easy call.
And that little turn with the right shoulder led to
Really?
that offensive foul.
Montreal
Brunson
scored
comes to the
too
ball.
late,
We're
huh?
going to get 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Brunson makes his move. Flips it in.
6-point game.
Not a complete unknown. Jalen Brunson. 90-84 Detroit. Beasley bounced. Duran in a crowd, and he's hacked. That's going to be the 4th team foul on Tom Thibodeau's team.
And smart right there, Duran right at the paint. Foul him before he can gather. Right now, the Knicks finding some life and some momentum here in Detroit. Only up 6 now after controlling the second half. Will it be a repeat of Saturday? We'll see
Stop
here.
knocking.
But can they keep their composure as the Knicks are finding some rhythm?
Brunson going to the
What
locker
JB
room.
Bickerstaff talk about as Brunson just went through the tunnel. He talked about the learning experience
Probably gonna go to
that
the
they
bathroom.
gained from game 1. McBride is in. Brunson is out at the 4:38 mark. Cunningham one-on-one with Anunoby. Crosses, backs in. Cunningham, Hart gets a piece, shovels corner. Harris
Oh, in and out.
and Hart's got the rebound. Anunoby and Cunningham go down. Foul is called.
Yeah, of course they have.
A great defensive possession
Of course
there
they
by
are.
Anunoby.
We're not
taking
going
the
to buy their
challenge
shit.
as
Hart and Schroeder now get into it. Schroeder thought Hart threw the ball at him. It was actually the official who tossed it.
And we talked earlier, playing physical, but keeping your emotions in Detroit. You saw Cunningham, I think, frustrated.
They're going to feel what Americans feel. They're going to feel what the American people feel. Probably worse. Probably worse. You know, no one needs America until they need them. I could care less. I could care less. We've been taken advantage of for too long.
Tonight.
Because everyone in America is finding out what's really going on. People in America are finding other countries to go to that it's not much more to go spend money with. That's what's happening. I've heard so many people complain about it. My mom works for a newspaper. The newspaper was complaining, oh, Canada costs money to get our paper from there, and we have to get it. And you don't have to get your paper from there. You choose to. You don't have to get your paper from them. Go find somewhere cheaper. It's such a load of shit. And if it goes up a little bit, so what? At least you're supporting someone that supports us. I don't feel no pity over it. None. Just like the people crying about USAID everywhere. USAID, oh, what are we going to do? There was fucking, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I feel no fucking pity. Don't feel bad when American taxpayers are spending money for everyone else. Now it's American taxpayers' faults that we're not paying for your abortions. That's what it was. It was like places that give out Plan B and places that give out abortions. That money was going through there from American taxpayers, and America was printing money to help all these countries with population control. Oh, what are we going to do? There's going to be all these children that, we can't get abortions anymore or to get our Plan B. What are we going to do? Be responsible? Or if you're going to sleep with someone, be with them and have a family? It's crazy to me. Like, oh my God, I won't be able to fucking go have sex whenever I want with whoever I want anymore. Could you believe that? I can't go cheat on my husband or boyfriend and have a baby with someone else and get it taken out of me. Or take a pill so it doesn't happen and keep my lie going. And it was the same exact fucking... I don't know how to say it where YouTube won't get mad. It's the same exact culprits that you see all the time. Even if they have a different type of accent. It's the same exact people doing it here and there. Oh my God, I can't get an abortion paid for by taxpayer money from the U.S. anymore. How dare you, United States? How dare you, you people that voted for Trump, not to want to pay for our abortions and our Plan B? How dare you? Fucking nuts. I feel no pity.
TNT Game Break presented by...
The only pity I feel is if those people don't grow up and they have children. I feel for the children. Stop fucking being disgusting. You won't have to worry about that shit.
In the fourth quarter.
I made it 42 years without having a child because I was responsible about what I did. And knew even if I had a kid, I could handle it. And all my pots work. 4-point lead for Detroit. 90-86. Cunningham goes to the rim. Gets a foul call.
2 free throws for Cade Cunningham. The Knicks are over the limit. 4:17 to play.
And a smart play right there by Cade Cunningham. Put your head down, drive to the rim. Was able to absorb the contact from Towns. Maybe a little frustrated. Thought he was fouled on that previous play against Anunoby.
Knock him down, boy.
Out of the timeout from J.D. Bickerstaff.
That is 4 fouls on Towns. Cunningham is now 9 of 11 at the line. And the Detroit lead is 5. Pistons first team in NBA history to triple its win total from the previous season. They won 14 games last year.
Yeah. Detroit had an amazing turnaround this year. 92-86. Detroit leads by 6. Brunson gets it to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Working on the right sideline. Trying to get a foul call. Can't get it. Finds Bridges. Misses a 3. Rebound Cunningham. Big game for Cade Cunningham. Cunningham blows by the defense. Goes to the rim. Gets fouled. No call. Loose ball. Rebound New York. Don't see him crying about it. 3:35 to go. Bridges goes up and under looking for a call. No foul call down this end. Here's Schroeder. Going to shoot a 3. Short. Rebound New York. Bodies hit the floor.
Josh Hart goes up with 2 hands, undersized, one of the best rebounders, and Cunningham driving. Towns contesting without fouling and leading to a missed shot defense on that previous possession by the Knicks.
The 5th foul on Duren. Hart will shoot a pair.
Some of these foul calls in the NBA are terrible. Both ways. Josh Hart going to shoot 2 free throws on a defensive rebound. Knocks down the first. I don't understand how that was a foul, but Cade Cunningham going to the rim, getting pushed away and slapped by Karl Anthony Towns isn't. But I digress. 5-point lead, timeout. Knicks down by 5. Got a free throw coming when we return. See if this other game started yet. The Clippers and Nuggets. Or if they're waiting for the Knicks to end. Probably waiting. They'll be scumbags and not start the game on time so they can get more people to watch. I'd be willing to bet. I want to check out that Montreal Capitals game, too, in hockey. Knicks hanging around. Down by 5, shooting free throws.
It's a new experience for a bunch of the young guys. Well, now they've got a game under their belt. This is game 2 and a similar set of circumstances.
And this is exactly what you want right here. You want to be tested again. Certainly, J.B. Bickerstaff want to pass that test. But the Knicks have not played their great basketball, but they are right here, only down 4.
4-point game.
Pistons have really struggled from 3-point territory. 5 of 24. That's 21%. Beasley.
Oh, in and out.
Towns couldn't grab it, and he saves it before it hits the baseline. Bridges, pull up, off the mark. And the box out by Duren, who's playing with 5 fouls. Cunningham with a head of steam. Held on by Brunson. Under 3 minutes to go.
Wow, nail biter.
Cunningham, do they recognize the mismatch?
Brunson getting away with murder.
Cunningham, shot clock winding down. Cunningham kick through the hands of Harris. They're going to run out of time. Shot clock violation.
Brunson was holding him and pushing him away and holding him at the same time. Not a single fucking foul call. Brunson gets away with more dirty shit. I cannot stand him. He's good. He's one of those guys. If he played for Boston, I'd love him. He gets away with fucking murder at 6 foot. Step back jumper, Brunson, good. It feels like WWE sometimes, the way the games go. Just saying. 12-2 run by the Knicks. 2-point lead for Detroit. We're up 13 with 5 minutes to go. Alley-oop. Slammed home. Detroit back up 4. 2 minutes to go exactly.
Call by J.D. Bickerstaff. Get Cunningham on that elbow. Two-man game. You called it best. Those two in sync on the alley-oop.
4-point lead for Detroit.
Oh, he did it again.
It's going to be 3 for...
You guys play NBA basketball. You know what he does every time. He fakes the 3, jumps into you, you follow him, and he throws it up. These guys are so fucking stupid. It's because they don't watch film anymore. They don't practice this shit anymore. They don't pay attention to it anymore. Either that or the league gives them a fucking script. Because I've never seen NBA players do this shit like they do nowadays. You know the motherfucker, all he does is shoot threes. You know they're down by 5. They need a 3 at some point. With 2 minutes to go, you jump the minute he goes to shoot a 3. And he's a 6-foot guard. The only way he can get a shot off is with faking a shot. If you got him regular, he can't just go up and shoot the first time he goes to shoot. He's got to get you in the air first. The level of fucking brains and common basketball sense is just gone. Gone. Brunson hits 2 out of 3. Wow. He's usually 90% or so from the free throw line. Wow. Knicks up by 3 or 2. 94-92 Detroit. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Schroeder finds big man driving to the hoop, loses the ball. Picked up by Towns. Here's Josh Hart. Gets it to Brunson.
Brunson handles it. It's a 2-point game. Brunson one-on-one with Schroeder. Brunson drive. Dish. Hart's open. He throws it down. Tie game.
Crazy. And then the Knicks want another foul. I've never seen a team cry for fouls more in my life. Detroit blew a 13-point lead with 6 minutes to go.
The last New York lead was 16-15 in the first. Schroeder jumper.
Wow, big 3.
It's a 3.
Ice water in his veins. Big time 3. Right now he's going to have to defend. You know, Brunson is going to come right back at him.
Brunson for the tie. No good.
And he didn't jump. Smart play.
42 seconds to go. Cunningham. Outside Schroeder.
30 seconds to go.
We're down to 12 to shoot, 32 seconds to play. Cunningham, contact, Schroeder, fake it, swing it, corner, Beasley.
No good.
Side of the rim. Bridges gets it ahead.
3-point game.
Shot clock and game clock are all lined up.
Knicks need a 3.
Hurt right now if you're Detroit.
Brunson drives. Brunson dish. Bridges for the tie. Short. Knocked over to Duran. 9 seconds left. And he's fouled Schroeder with 8.1.
Knicks don't deserve this game. Knicks don't deserve this game. They got more fucking bullshit calls down the stretch for it to even be close.
This 3 right here. The Knicks tied it up, chipped away at the lead, and Schroeder down the stretch, whether assisting, scoring, the ball in his hands. And right here, this could make it a 2-possession game.
Oh, shit.
Second attempt for Schroeder. Knicks have 2 timeouts remaining. 8.1 on the clock.
Gonna call a timeout?
First miss at the line tonight for Dennis Schroeder. He's now 4 out of 5.
And now it looks like Thibodeau's going to check Mitchell Robinson into the game. Now 2 bigs to maybe rebound a potential miss. You have to assume as Brunson goes out that they will call a timeout. And it also gives a chance to ice Schroeder a little bit more after that missed free throw.
Big one here for Dennis Schroeder. 2-possession game. 98-94, 8.1 on the clock. Schroeder's got 20 points.
Schroeder having a big game. Knicks down by 4, 8 seconds to play. Timeout. I want to check out the Canadians Capitals. They're in overtime. Canadians were down 2-0 going into the third. Washington must have shit themselves.
Their forecheck, and after Montembeau held the Canadians in early, they played a pretty good road game, in particular with so many people so inexperienced in a playoff game.
Last after the second period, how do they get more scoring chances? I think we saw the answer. Play that top line as much as you can. Karen right out in front. That top line centered by Suzuki was on for about 7 minutes in the third period. They had 11 shot attempts.
Oh,
Montreal.
6
goal, and of course they scored
just missed.
Montreal goals. Andrew Mangiapane played it in. And Montembeau in his first career playoff game played it around. Here's Laine. Lost the puck at center ice as he got stopped by John Carlson. And now Hudson back up. His brother Cole, a second-round draft choice of Washington, also a defenseman.
Icing by Montreal. Capitals will get a face-off down in the Montreal end. 8 seconds to play in New York. Knicks down by 4. Inbounding.
And collapsing around the rim, making those shots more difficult. Knicks are down by 4. Get it in. Brunson gets a clean look. Off the rim, no. Duran secures the rebound, and he's fouled with 3.6.
And the Knicks got what they wanted. A great double screen there to get Brunson open.
Wide open look.
Schroeder tried to trail, could not get through. And you wonder, did fatigue play a role there as Brunson comes off? I mean, he's been so good, but the last 4 possessions, missed threes by Brunson, by Bridges, heavy minutes, 44 minutes.
Heavy minutes.
From Jalen Brunson here. And not enough here down the stretch against this young Pistons ball club.
Duran is now 5 of 5 at the free throw
New York
line.
in trouble.
He extends the Detroit lead to 5. 3.6 to play. The mood inside the Garden has changed
It's them both.
dramatically.
I think the Knicks are cooked. 194 Detroit, 3.6 to play. Detroit still almost gave it away. Little scary. Little bit scary, if you ask me. Check out the Capitals Canadians. Oh, Ovechkin scored a game winner. Oh my God, he just scored the game winner. What a play. Oh my God. I turned it on as he scored it. What a play by Ovechkin. He hit it out of midair into the net, deflected it. Wow, we turned that on just in time.
Leads them to a huge win in game 1 of this series.
2 goals and an assist for Ovi.
Very tough loss to a squandered a 2-0 lead
Wow.
midway through the third period. 74 career playoff goals for Ovechkin.
Fucking nasty. He's phenomenal.
14th all-time. The final score in overtime, Washington 3 and Montreal 2.
Wow. Changed it just as he scored it. hit it out of midair, spinning perfect for him to put a stick on it. From the side, not from behind. It wasn't a lucky one. It was a skillful one. Wow. What a way for the Capitals to win. I love it. I fucking love it. I like Ovechkin. So I'm pretty sure the Knicks lost. Knicks lose 194. Knicks should be down 2-0. Wow. Clippers in Denver coming on right now. Maybe we'll check out a little bit of this.
One Saturday. This is the 4-5 matchup in the West. And
Jokic knocks down a three.
It's on the board. First
3-2
3
Denver.
I mean, this guy's unbelievable. I mean, his versatility. Great low post player, outstanding passer, can lead the fast break, and he's shooting
Kawhi,
threes
tough
over
shot for
40%.
2.
That guy's not bad either, Kawhi Leonard. How about this game? We're going to look back in 10, 20 years and look at some of the all-time great players matching up. And this one is Kawhi Leonard puts the claw on Gordon. That's going to be a jump ball. He's not as great defensively as he once was, but he is still very good. He's got the wingspan,
Crazy.
and he's got that claw, and he shuts down Gordon to force the jump.
I know the Nuggets wanted a foul there, but the replay, I think, was pretty clear. Clean block by Kawhi Leonard.
Overtime win for the Nuggets in Game 1 on Saturday night. 112-110 was the final. They'll get 2 days off before they play again. They don't play again until Thursday night for Game 3 in LA at Intuit Dome. And you know that place is going to be cooking as well.
Great strip there by Chris Dunn, helping in the gap, fourth in the league in steals.
Ovechkin, I cannot believe
Michael
it.
Porter Jr.'s body language here early. He was rendered off the floor late in the game in Game 1. Didn't play in the OT. Here's Powell. That's the guy who said, I got to get going. Powell had a terrific year. Was having an all-star caliber year until he got hurt. 2 separate trips to the injured list with a hamstring injury. Jokic leaves it for Brown. He is fouled. And free throws for Christian Brown.
Well, we talked about Jokic's versatility. They're running pick and roll with Jokic.
I can't believe Ovechkin, man. 2 goals and an assist. Hits the game winner out of the air. Right as I turned the game on. After the Knicks loss. Phenomenal. Well, I'm going to call it a night, guys. I got shit to do. We'll cover probably the Lakers game tomorrow. I'm pretty tired. I watched a lot of sports lately. I got shit to do tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think the Lakers are on. We'll probably do that game. And then, you know, every Celtics game we'll be doing for sure. You guys have a good rest of the week if I don't catch you during the week. Thank you for checking us out. Peace.